show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill today, Bobby Miller.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. And that's outside. And we're underway here in the home opener. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Myers sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Pitch misses. 1-0. That one missed. One out, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Good eye right there. Three-two. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that skips into dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
On the ground, Paulie fires across the diamond. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler McGill.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And now, Xavier Edwards. First pitch misses. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fought off foul. caught him looking for the K.
Batting third.
And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Kyle Stowers. He swings and fouls one off. Sanoha, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Way
That's
high.
the ball. 2-2.
Next pitch is outside.
Great RBI
3
spot
balls.
here. Just got to
2
stay
strikes.
focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Batting fifth. No left fielder.
And now Dane Myers. Cut on and lifted in the air. Taylor makes the grab on the run. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Miller back to work. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Miller, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Hicks gathers, throws to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Ripped to third and caught. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And that one is inside ball 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next one misses, and now 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw, and they get the out. Derek Hill now at the plate.
Derek Hill.
Line drive. It gets down. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
1 ball.
In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2. Slider misses outside. In the dirt. Ball 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Jose Siri. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. Top of the 3rd, no score.
1-1.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And here is Tyrone Taylor.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Hicks down to first with it in time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. In the air, left side. Nimmo pulls it in on the run. And now the DH, Xavier Edwards.
Now
Thought looking his first time up.
Xavier Edwards.
Late on that fastball.
So hard to touch.
1 strike.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
One down, base is empty.
One
Not
and two.
close with that one. 1-2 to count. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Struck out looking his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the
One
zone.
ball.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Fly ball down the line. And that is that. Back here in Miami, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Fastball is outside.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's one away. And now it's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time. Miller picks over. Lindor back in there.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
0-1.
0-1.
Miller over to first, and he's back in on a dive. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering is fouled back. On the outside corner, got him looking. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pickoff throw. Lindor back in there. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And that's the second disengagement now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's going to be Kyle Stowers. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That's inside. And that's outside.
2 ball, 1 strike.
Out to center. Siri in position. Makes the grab, 1 down. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Upstairs. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fastball is outside. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Now a chance for Liam Hicks. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. He goes down looking. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Miller back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Second baseman.
Go ahead, run on base. Jeff McNeil getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Vientos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2. Double play ball to second. Here's Lopez for 1. And that's 2. Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. Grounded out his first time. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Now pitching for
Jose
New York.
Butto is forced to the
Number
mound
70.
after the injury.
Jose
Still pretty early in the ball
Butto.
game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
A little bit low.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That one hammered center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next, Derek Hill. And he's already singled in this game. Up and in, ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That misses. Ball two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And that's way high. And that is ball one. Pauley goes 6'1", 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 1-1. Swings through that. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to the left. Lindor fires over to first. That's the third out. And now Jose Siri. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Fouled off. He was late.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Outside with a breaking ball. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. 1-1. And that one almost hit him. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hill sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Javier Sanoja. He has singled and he has flied to left. Just missed. Center field. Siri sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the DH, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 2 in this one. Toss to Alonso. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. The batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Out to short. Jumps, throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Brandon Nimmo digs in now.
Now pitching for
number
the Marlins.
86 gets the ball now.
Number 86.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a breaking ball misses outside. So 2 balls and no strikes. Right through there for a strike. And a slider misses down and away. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Juan Soto now.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Runner on the go, and that one fouled off. To first, and he breaks for second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. And a count 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
Here's Pete Alonso. Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Mark Vientos, the next to hit.
Mark Vientos.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Calvin Fauché.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Two now. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fauché checks the runner, and he's back in standing. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Soto round second, heads for third. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away. Jeff McNeil stands in. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
pitching for
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Dedniel
number
Nunez.
72.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Kyle Stowers. And that one clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Here's the 0-2.
1 and 2.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now it's going to be Dane Myers. Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, number 63.
This might be a steal situation, but that's
Number
not your average
63.
catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Winkler.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And fires in a fastball at 95. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 strike.
Line and a base hit into right. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring
Now
position.
batting,
But
catcher,
still
Linda.
nobody out. First and second, no outs. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Oh, great stop. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
3-6-1 double plays can
The
be
right
so
fielder,
tough to
number
turn.
7,
You're talking about the
Dave
ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box even quicker than a righty. So everything has to be perfect and on time and on the money. Nice job right there.
2 outs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one misses. 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Ronnie
number
Enriquez.
32. Ronnie.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he swings over the top there. And that one upstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That misses. Full count, 3-2. Got him swinging. Pinch hitter coming on, Jesse Winker. Big spot for him here. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball. 2 strike.
In the dirt. Going to count 1-2. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. One down, base is empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Ball 1 to Taylor. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Myers pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out.
Pitching for the
Reed
New York
Garrett
Mets,
taking over on the mound.
number 75, Reed Garrett.
And at the plate for Miami, Derek Hill. The sweeper catches the low part of the zone for a strike. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now the 3rd baseman, Graham Pauley. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. So digging in, Javier Sinoja, 1 for 3. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Puts a bunt down. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Up the middle, dives and keeps it on the infield. And that's a great play for the out. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Enriquez back to work. Ripped to short. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Next to hit, Juan Soto.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. 4-5 due up for the home team. And now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. There's the strike. And fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's a foul.
The runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Winning run on base at first, no outs. Now 1-1. Trying to move him over here. Alonso. Oh, a great flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now here is Dane Myers. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. And strike two.
Well, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is a big first out. And up next for Miami, Liam Hicks. Line drive and foul ball. And that's outside.
One strike.
On the ground to first, could be two. There's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Now pitching
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender.
Anthony Bender.
Just missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's down and away.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. And that takes care of Alonso. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats. And the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Next pitch is outside. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Ball 4, he walked in. And that keeps things going. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. And that's in the dirt.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Way high there. And it's 3-0. One out. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike one. Next pitch is downstairs.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Winker in the box now. Takes strike one. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is even, 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Inside, almost got him.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Huascar Brazoban. And now here is Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that is out of play. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez, and the runner holds. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. First pitch misses. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Graham Pauley now at the plate. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Just missed. And the 1-0 misses low. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. In comes the winning run, and the Marlins walk it off in extra innings.
Well, it's definitely worse to lose a game like this than it is exciting to win a game like this. They gave away the game with a mistake, and unfortunately, that's going to eat at them for a while.
The final 1-0, a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
Lovers intertwined with no place to go, and so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast, yeah, swanky, yeah. Before he knew he had a crew that wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more.